Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I will be doing a polling video and looking at the electoral map based on current polling in each and every state. So, states that have a candidate up by 2 percentage points or less is considered a tilt state. The candidates that are leading by 3 percentage points to 7 percentage points are considered a lean state. States that have a candidate leading by 7 percentage points to 10 percentage points are considered a likely state. States that have a candidate up by 11 percentage points or more are considered a safe state. Just before we start, I would like to say that we won't be looking at the averages as they only show averages of Joe Biden and Donald Trump, not Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. So we won't be looking at the polling averages. We'll just look at the recent poll conducted. So first, I'm going to fill out the safe states for both candidates. And yep. Alright, now we got all the safe states out of the way. We will now be looking at the other states. Okay, we won't be looking at Florida. Right now, we will be looking at Nevada. So, we can't look at the polling averages. So, the recent poll shows that Trump is leading by 2 points. So, we're going to keep it as a tilt Republican state. In Arizona, Trump is leading by 3 points. Keeping it as a lean Republican state. Now, Colorado, Biden is up by 10 points. And Democrats are doing kind of poorly, so we'll keep it as a likely state. Okay. Now let's look at what should I say? Let's look at New Mexico. Biden is up by 1 point. And since you're being 100% accurate, we'll have to keep it as a tilt Republican state. Then Nebraska's second district is even, but I think Biden is, but there's no polling for Harris. But but right now you'll keep it as a tilt Democratic state because I think the Democrats have a very slight edge. Then for Texas, let's go there. The recent poll says as a 9-point lead. So right now we'll just keep it as a likely state. I don't know how Kamala Harris is doing, but it could be solid later on. Then now let's look at Minnesota. So we won't look at the other polls because this is unacceptable. But this is very good for Harris. Harris is leading Trump by 10 points. It's good for Harris. So we'll keep it as a likely Democratic state in the column. Wisconsin. Let's go there. Trump is, but I think looking at all the polls, I think we should keep it as a tilt Republican state. It's starting to get very Republican. Then now let's look at Illinois. Yeah. So nothing seems to be going on in Illinois. We'll just keep it likely Democratic for now. So now let's move on to Michigan. We won't be looking at the averages because it's only Biden and Trump. So currently Trump is leading by 3 points compared to Harris, keeping Michigan as a lean Republican state. Then in Pennsylvania, so the recent poll actually shows it's even. So, and actually but a similar poll says that Harris is leading by 1 point, keeping Pennsylvania as a tilt Democratic state. Now let's go to New Jersey. Trump is still leading by 1 point in this poll. So it's relatively, so I'll keep it as a tilt Republican state. I won't go too far, but I think the poll isn't really getting anywhere. So I think it's actually a tilt Republican state at this point. So now let's go to New Hampshire. Harris is leading by 6 points. So we're going to keep it as a lean state for the Democrats. Then let's go to the first district of Maine. It's an 8-point lead for Biden, but I think it's going to be likely for Harris. And then Maine at large, it's a Harris 9-point lead, keeping that also as a likely state. Now let's go to Virginia. So the current poll shows Trump up by 4 points. I don't think Harris is doing that well in Virginia. So we'll keep it as a lean Republican state. Now Let's go to North Carolina. Where North Carolina, but not up. North Carolina. The polling shows Trump leading by 3 points. Not anything big. And of course, we can't look at the polling averages. So we'll keep it as a lean Republican state. Then let's look at Georgia polling. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, there you are. Trump is leading by 5 points. So we're going to make Georgia a lean Republican state. Now let's look at Florida, our final state. There you are. So Trump is only leading by 8 points. But it's still a likely state. But I think the Democrats are starting to get a bit better there. So this is the electoral map. And this is accurate polling. Like, I'm not just giving anybody slack. This is how it actually should be. So, yeah, this is the electoral map based on current polling. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry about the noise over there. It's a bit noisy. I'm at the airport making this. So, yeah. Alright, well, have a good day, everybody. Trump is currently leading by 320 points compared to Harris's 218-point lead. But she is starting to flip some states, which is good for the Democrats. And I think the Republicans may get worried soon if she continues to flip more states. So, yeah. Alright, peace out, everybody. This election is starting to get closer.